The crowd was screaming. Cameras were flashing. Phones were trembling in people's hands. And then, it happened. After 18 long months, the moment that millions had been counting down to with breathless anticipation finally arrived. Kim Taehyung, via BTS, walked out of the military gates wearing a quiet smile that sent shockwaves across the world. But what no one could have expected was what happened just moments later. A surprise so intimate, so emotional, and so unbelievably viral, it sent fans into a total frenzy. Because there, among the sea of people, stood someone no one expected, Jennie. And what she did? You'll want to stay with us, because this is a story that will leave you speechless. Before we dive into the full details of Taehyung's long-awaited return, and Jennie's emotional gesture that's now breaking the internet, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Are we seeing the beginning of something new? Or the continuation of something secret? Let's find out together. When BTS's V enlisted in the military back in December 2023, the K-pop world held its breath. As one of the most iconic members of the group, known not only for his haunting voice but for his fashion, charisma, and mysterious aura, Taehyung's absence left a void. Over the past year and a half, fans clung to every minor update, an army training photo, a blurred fan encounter, or a dispatch leak of him quietly performing his duty. But even in his absence, Taehyung remained present. His music continued to chart. His fashion partnerships, especially with Celine and Cartier, still sparked headlines. And above all, his rumored connection with BLACKPINK's Jennie never quite disappeared. From the Paris incident in 2023 to the private yacht photos that had fans spiraling, whispers of a bond between the two icons persisted, which brings us to June 10, 2025. The day that felt more like a national holiday than a normal Tuesday. Thousands gathered outside his discharge base. But amidst the crowd, eagle-eyed fans noticed something strange. An unusually quiet black SUV had been spotted just before dawn. Some thought it was a manager. Others speculated it was HYBE security. But when the doors opened later that morning, jaws dropped. Jennie. Not in her usual Chanel. Dressed casually, hoodie up, with a mask. But unmistakably her. And she wasn't alone. Holding a small bouquet of purple tulips, Taehyung's favorite, she appeared just minutes before V stepped out. Coincidence? Not even close. What happened next? A subtle nod. A glance. A moment of eye contact so loaded with emotion that fans couldn't believe their eyes. Cameras zoomed in, footage went viral, and social media exploded. Within minutes, hashtags like #Taennie reunion, #V returns, and #Jennie surprise were trending worldwide. The entire K-pop fandom had one question: was this confirmation? Midway through the chaos, Dispatch dropped a bombshell. Their insider sources claimed that Jennie had quietly taken a private day off from her schedule with Calvin Klein to be present at Taehyung's discharge. She had reportedly coordinated with a mutual friend to stay under the radar. And that bouquet? It wasn't random. Purple tulips represent rebirth and admiration, subtle, poetic, deeply intentional. What's more, fans noticed something else. As Taehyung waved to his supporters, a flash of something gleamed on his wrist, a bracelet many recognized from his Paris trip in 2023. The same bracelet Jennie was spotted wearing last winter. Could it be symbolic? A hidden message? Or are they simply trolling the media? Stay with us, because what followed later that evening took the entire internet by storm. HYBE, Ever Strategic, released an official video of Taehyung thanking fans for their patience and love. He looked healthy, calm, and focused. But the background music? It wasn't one of his solo songs. It was a soft, unreleased melody, one that some fans swear matches the tone of Jennie's demo vocals from a YG leak in early 2024. Could this be a hint of an upcoming collaboration? Or are they quietly confirming something even deeper? At the same time, Jennie posted a cryptic story on her private Instagram, a picture of the sky, captioned "Only with your home." No tags. no location. But fans were quick to make the connection. The cloud formation matched the military base skyline. The timing? Exactly 15 minutes after Taehyung's return, pattern interrupt. Let's pause. Imagine this, the biggest male idol in the world returns to freedom. The most influential female idol shows up to meet him. They don't speak publicly, but their eyes say everything. In a K-pop landscape that thrives on secrecy, this felt different. Like something real. Like history unfolding in front of us. Now, let's rewind to a week before Taehyung's return. Sources close to YG insiders claimed that Jennie had turned down a luxury fashion event in Milan, choosing instead to stay in Korea for personal reasons. No one thought much of it, until now. That decision, that absence from the front rows of Fashion Week, suddenly makes perfect sense, and it didn't end there. Fans began connecting more dots. Earlier in 2025, Jennie was spotted at a military-themed photo shoot for her capsule line. Many dismissed it as coincidence. But what if it was a quiet tribute? A countdown? A coded message to someone waiting for freedom? Even Korean media, known for being tight-lipped, began hinting at the possibility of something more. Top outlets started referring to Taehyung and Jennie not with speculation, but with terms like close friend and mutual support. That shift in language? Not subtle, and if you think it's all fanfiction, let's talk about body language. Experts in micro-expressions analyzed the viral footage of their interaction. One leading profiler claimed that Taehyung's reaction was instinctively warm and familiar. His smile, rarely given so freely, was genuine. And Jennie's posture? Protective. Emotional. Intentional, but here's the twist. Neither HYB nor YG has issued any denial. No statements. No clarifications. Silence, in this case, speaks louder than any press release. As we approach the final stretch of this unfolding drama, one thing is crystal clear: something has changed. Whether it's the start of a new era for V, a new chapter for Jennie, or something deeper between them, this moment will go down in K-pop history. Fans are now eagerly awaiting Taehyung's first public appearance post-discharge. Rumors are swirling that he may be joining a luxury brand event in Seoul next week, where, get this, Jennie is also expected to appear. Will they arrive separately? Will there be another interaction? Or are we on the cusp of a full-on public reveal? Here's your mid-video teaser payoff. An anonymous source from within the industry claims that a joint project, possibly a photo book or CF, is in the works featuring both stars. Nothing is confirmed. But if it happens, it would shatter every record imaginable, and as the fandoms collide, one thing becomes obvious: Taehyung and Jennie are rewriting the rules. Not just of idol relationships, but of celebrity authenticity. They're showing us that silence isn't denial. That subtlety is powerful. And that love, whatever form it takes, is worth waiting for. So, what do you think? Is this just a beautiful friendship playing out in real time? Or are we witnessing one of the most iconic pairings in K-pop history finally becoming official? And just when fans thought the excitement had peaked, a subtle yet electrifying clue sent the internet into overdrive. A well-known Korean fan site shared that Taehyung was seen wearing a rare limited edition pair of sneakers, ones previously spotted only once. Where? At the Paris airport, back in 2023, when he and Jennie were rumored to have traveled together. To casual viewers, it might seem like nothing. But to loyal fans, this was a symbol, a silent nod to something much deeper. The intrigue didn't stop there. An anonymous source, allegedly a former HYBE trainee, revealed that during his service, Taehyung composed several personal tracks. These weren't just songs, they were confessions. Stories of longing, quiet loyalty, and waiting for the right moment. One particular lyric reportedly said, *, Chanel lights shine on me from afar. *, a poetic reference? Perhaps. But given Jennie's longtime status as Chanel's global ambassador, fans instantly drew the connection. Was it art imitating life, or life subtly pouring itself into art. Meanwhile, media reports suggested that after her appearance near the military base, Jennie left the scene quietly, avoiding press and paparazzi altogether. No social media posts, no flashy photo shoots, just silence. As if she wanted Taehyung to have this moment entirely for himself. That silent gesture? Louder than any public statement. More intimate than any couple Instagram post. And for many, it felt deeply romantic. Now fans are wondering, is this the beginning of something more public? Will Taehyung and Jennie continue dropping quiet hints, or are they preparing for something bigger, maybe even an official joint project or appearance? Some entertainment insiders have already begun dubbing them Korea's silent power couple. Not because of drama or scandals, but because of the strength they radiate independently, and the harmony they suggest when observed together. Perhaps the most shocking twist of all? Neither HYB nor YG has denied anything. In fact, both agencies are rumored to be planning luxury brand partnerships in the latter half of this year, and whispers suggest Taehyung and Jennie are the chosen faces. The fashion world is watching. The music world is buzzing, and for fans, it's no longer about theories. It's about witnessing a slow, graceful unveiling of something real. A bond that doesn't scream for attention, but demands it, simply by existing. This isn't just a comeback. It's a quiet revolution. One where love, growth, and artistry collide, under the spotlight, yet just out of reach, keeping the world guessing, and wanting more. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Smash that like button if you felt the emotions, and make sure to subscribe because the next chapter is coming, soon. And you won't want to miss what's about to unfold. Because when Taehyung and Jennie move, the world watches. Stay tuned, because the story is just beginning.